What's up, guys? So it's time for me to change my spark plugs. I've got this gapper tool that I bought from Amazon. It works pretty good, and of course I've got my feeler gauge. I'm making this video because I'm noticing that when I actually use a .035 feeler gauge and I gap the plug, right? It compresses, this tool compresses the side electrode. And of course, after you've compressed it very carefully, slowly, and you put your feeler gauge in here to see if, you're at the correct gap. When you release the tension, the actual side electrode will kind of expand again. And so you can use your .35 or .32 or .28, and after you release the tension, it's not going to be whatever it is you thought it was, .35. So the reason why I'm making this video is I'm noticing I'm having to use a .28 gap. When I compress the actual side electrode to the point that the .28 just doesn't even fit anymore, after I release the wheel, release the tension, it's set perfectly to a .32, which is what I want. Anyway, just something I noticed. I wanted to share with you guys. When you're gapping your spark plugs, if you're using something like this, pay attention to the side electrode. You'll see it as it compresses, and then as you release tension, it kind of goes back, and then your gap is all messed up. So now I'm having to use a .28 to get to a .32. Something I forgot to include, and this is just another tip: while you're gapping your plugs, do not leave this gauge in here and then crank down the wheel, because you'll ruin the plug. What you're going to do is you're going to compress the wheel. Turn the wheel, compress the side electrode, check your gap, release the tension, and then check your gap again. And that's how it's done with one of these.